Guys, I thought this could be an interesting video today to go through. So, I set every single... By the way, I updated the schedule. This is the real-life schedule for the NFL. But I set every single game of this schedule to be a snowstorm. Every single game of the Eagles schedule, every single game of all 32 teams. So everyone has a blizzard. It's a blizzard, it's a windstorm, it's overcast, and that's for every single team in the NFL. So I wanted to see, how does that affect things? So for example, this game right here is in September, so like early September. New York does not get snow in early September, okay? It's never happened in the history of anything. And now they have themselves a mini blizzard, okay? A mini blizzard. So, also I have the CBS model in here, so I just want to see how this ends up going out. Like, does it affect the game that much? Does the season change because of that? So, let's go ahead and go to Super Sim here, and I want to just sim this first game with you guys. And then we're going to sim the season and see how the season gets impacted. But snow in Madden can affect things like field goals. It also can affect passes. It seems like there's always less passing when it comes to snow in Madden. So hopefully that does impact it in some way. Obviously weather conditions always do something. But this first game though, holy crap. Saquon Barkley's first game back in MetLife, whatever it is. And he has 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. I also have updated rosters, by the way. So, it's updated everything. That's pretty much what this video is about, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and sim the rest of the season. And I'm going to be right back, guys, once this gets done simulating. Hang on, guys. Alright, so the Eagles went 12-5. Let's take a look at the stats. So, 4,400 yards, 36 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, okay? Rushing yards, Saquon Barkley at 1,500 yards and 18 touchdowns. This doesn't seem like that crazy, like, much worse from, like, a regular season. Even with a blizzard every single game. Okay, so receiving is very much down. Because I feel like usually we have, like, a 1,700 receiver, usually. Yeah. Not too crazy, actually. I don't know. These receiving yards seem a little bit lower than normal, but not too much. Rushing-wise, Joe Mixon. Every time I do a franchise, he's always the best running back in the league. And it really ticks me off because we let him go this offseason. I am a Bengals fan, by the way. Josh Jacobs always does amazing, too. So the rushing game really went up. And I think that's because of the weather. Because, again, I had snowstorms to every single team, guys. Even Miami Dolphins, where it's like, you know, Miami's Florida. It didn't change anything. I still added snowstorms to every single one. C.J. Stroud led the NFL in touchdowns. Anthony Richardson led the NFL in interceptions. Interesting. Most passing yards was Mahomes. Obviously, Mahomes wins MVP. That's pretty much self-explanatory. How about defense? How was defense ranked here? So, 22 sacks. So, pretty much normal then. Yeah, so it doesn't look like the blizzard in every game changed much, really, at the end of the day. I mean, I guess, how many points per game? The highest was 29.5. Okay. Which is kind of normal. Sacks, 53 sacks. That seems like a lot more than normal, actually. 20 interceptions for the Bears. That seems a lot more normal because the Bears. Alright, let's just see who wins the Super Bowl. Doesn't seem like adding a blizzard every game really changed too much. And again, it's Madden, you know. I just wanted to see what would happen if every team had to play through a blizzard every single freaking week. Apparently the Packers going to the Super Bowl. So... Hold the fluff up. Hold the fluff up. Not the Packers. The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. The Eagles know how to deal with snowstorms because they're from Philadelphia. And they go all the way to the Super Bowl here. So let's just see who's going to win this Super Bowl. So in the end here, number 1 seed was the Ravens. Number 2 seed was the Bills. Number 3 seed was the Texans. 4 Chargers. Even a snowstorm in LA, and they're number 4 seed. Number 5 seed is the Dolphins. Number 6 seed is the Bengals. 7 seed is the Jets. Ironically enough, every team here except for Houston, who actually has a dome, so they can't be affected, and LA has a dome, so they can't be affected. So, outside of that, every other team on this list is a cold weather team. You notice that, right, guys? Ravens, cold weather team. Bills, cold weather team. Okay, Miami's not, actually. Miami's not. Bengals are. Jets are. That's kind of funny. And then NFC-wise, 49ers aren't. Packers are. Lions, they have a dome, but it is cold there, technically. LA has a dome. So it's either like Cowboys have a dome, Falcons have a dome. It's either a dome team made it to the playoffs or a freezing cold team made it to the playoffs. That's so hilarious. It's either like, with the blizzard every week, it has to either be a dome team or a cold team. Interesting. And who's going to win the Super Bowl between the Eagles and the Ravens? A bird Super Bowl. Interestingly enough. And it ends up being, survey says, Ravens win. Wow. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.